All right, man. We got another special segment to Inspired by True Events network here. I took it upon myself to show love to some of the people that have. I've been watching them. We grew up together, went to high school together, played sports together, things like that. This is a really special moment, so I want to shout out to the 315. I want to shout out my boys that helped me do this network. And who we got right here?
My name is Julius Blackshear Jr., and I represent Visionary Vending.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So what is so tell everybody about yourself a little bit more.
Okay. I'm 26 years old, single. If there's any ladies
Hey,
watching.
listen. If y'all out there, yo, hold on. You paying for dates?
Yeah, I do, of course. But if we go on vacays, we gonna have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say. Now listen. The girls want to be so independent. We gotta go 50-50.
Right? Talk
Yeah,
to
you feel
me.
We're gonna have fun a baby too.
I don't know.
man.
That's a few years from now. I don't know about all
few
that.
years. Shit, my first might be 35. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been through it.
Sheesh.
But yeah, like I said, just tell everybody about yourself a little bit more,
Okay.
a little bit deeper.
Born and raised in Utica. I went to Proctor, graduated. Then I went to MVCC for civil engineering, and then I transferred to SUNY Poly, and then I finished up there. Got my bachelor's in for civil engineering, and then my journey was with the Department of Transportation. I work there currently, but I was stationed in Syracuse for about 8 months, and people were like, it's gonna be tough to get back in Utica. And I got blessed by God that I got an opportunity to come back and for a better position too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I've been ever since May of 2019. So I'm considered an engineer trainee.
So basically, what you're telling everybody is a step their game up.
A little bit.
Because you just went. That's a whole resume right there.
A little bit. I mean, I just feel like I'm motivating people, like you always post on my motivational purposes. It's just motivation,
Man, that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
So, with Visionary Vending, what was your inspired by true events moment? We kind of ask everybody that we do have on here, like, what was the moment where you could be like, oh, I can look back on this and be like, this was the moment I was like, wow, like I'm really doing this.
Mm-hmm. Can I break it down from how I started to where I am now?
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
Go ahead.
So about this time last year, this black vendor went viral, and I messaged him. Well, first let me tell the story about how he went viral.
It's on Twitter?
He went viral on Twitter, but Instagram page posted about his stuff.
Okay.
So he had one vending machine, a soda one, only making about $60 a month. Then he put a snack machine next to it, and it grossed $3,000 combined
In a month?
Yes.
Ooh.
So I was like,
So
I
nice-
gotta get this
nice chunk of
passive
change right
income.
there.
Yeah. So I messaged him on Twitter. I'm like, hey, I wanna learn about this. So he gave me his ebook, and then from there, I was focused. Like I really wanted to do this. Like I was a little scared, but you gotta take a leap. And my senior quote was, to get something you never had, you gotta do something you never done before.
That's true.
So
That's true.
I want financial freedom,
I think that's one of the hardest things right now with our generation is we're at a point where it's no disrespect to our parents. Our parents obviously want us to do the secure way of having a job, that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But our generation is flipping the script
Yeah.
where we can create and things like that. So I think that's really big, bro.
Definitely.
So definitely shout out to you on that.
Yeah.
So you say you basically grew up in Utica. We're from the same place.
Yes.
What are some people that pretty much inspired you to? Obviously, you got a crazy resume. By the age of 20? You say 26.
26. Yes,
Crazy
sir.
resume for by the time of 26. Some people don't even get to this by their 35, and you're 26, and you got multiple degrees. You got a business now. So, what are some people that inspired you to keep going through those? Because obviously, you went through so many things, that you probably had moments, because I know I had them where you're like, man, like, do I want to keep doing this? Because you get those moments, especially because when you're doing stuff that you never seen done before. So who are some people that have inspired you?
Of course, my parents, especially my pops. It's weird. I say I was closer to my mom all the way up to about the end of middle school. And then it's weird. I feel like it was a transition, maybe because of basketball, that my dad, I was getting closer with him. So from high school on, like, he helped me and molded me to be who I am today. And especially in college, like, engineering was tough. You know, I failed my first class in college. Like, I didn't really know how to handle that. So it was tough, but they supported me and I made it through. But definitely my parents, my cousin Ed Blackshear.
Hey, listen, shout out to him, man.
Yes, sir.
I watch him too, like the stuff he does. I watch all, like, even shout out to his podcast too. Man, he gives game every day.
Yes.
Like, you watch his pages, he's really like, it's a sin if you're from Utica or the 315 area and you following his page and not taking his advice on things, because he's really doing some big things, man.
Yes, sir. But he's like my younger inspiration. Well, I'm 26. He's about probably 31, 32, and I see him making these moves. Like, he has Cream Team Properties. Shout out to them. He has his podcast. He told me about he wanted to do ATM. So I'm like, man, like, he's grinding. Like, I gotta do something.
Wait. He got ATMs?
He got a couple of them, yeah. You know, see, it's like there's so many things you can really get into.
Hold on, he got ATMs. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, you can get into ATM business for sure. I don't know the full details.
He got the fees like the casino. The fees be like $6 to get your own money out.
I don't know how much his fees are, or whatever, but I know he gave me his business card and he told me a little bit about it. But yeah, it's pretty dope. So I was like, man, like, I got to do something. And he bought me this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, when I graduated. So I read that, and I was like, okay, I see what I got to do. I can't just have just a job. You know, I like engineering. I could say I love engineering. You know, I like my job, but I need more.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I see a lot of people that have been secured all their lives, and they go to the 9 to 5 or whatever it is. If you work a first, second, or third shift, we just don't want to. It's just not.
We don't want to settle.
Yeah, it's not. Some people take it as disrespect, but at the same time, we just want more. Right. We want to be able to be done working at 35.
Facts.
If you can really grind through your 20s, it's very possible.
Yeah,
it's very possible.
Yeah.
So we're talking about just inspirations and things like that. Who are some of your peers that kind of inspired you or just influenced you throughout your journey?
It's crazy. I feel like my core circle people that we've all grown in 2020 during this pandemic. Like, whatever we wanted to do, I feel like we attacked it. My best friend Nigel Dunkley with Hooper's Rehab.
Shout out to Nigel, man.
Yes, sir.
Cardinals ain't shit though.
Yeah, they trash, but it's all good. Who else? My friend Tabobo. He started Nomadic Voices. That's in Utica.
Shout out to you.
Who else? I have a friend that makes beats. His name is Eddie Lamb. His name is Midas Midi.
Hey, listen, we need some outro music for the Inspired by True Events, man.
He'll hook you up. He'll hook you up for sure.
We need some beats. I got some from I think John Corrado. That's the intro for us right now. So he gave me it was a throwaway. Yeah. I was like, a throwaway? This shit hot.
Right.
So
yeah. I got a friend. His name is Damian Nugent. He does photography, and he's starting to get into videos. So, like, I feel like a lot of my core people have helped me, like, stay on course and, like, encourage me, but they're also doing their thing, too.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, like, to see my whole circle, or even the people that haven't found their niche yet, they're still doing good in school or they're doing work, you know. They're still trying to succeed in this thing we call life.
Yeah.
You know?
So with some of those people, is there like is there gonna be like a eventual path where you guys kind of collide to where you can be able to do collabs and things like that?
I mean, I feel like we're already doing that. Like, Nigel has his hoop runs. I provide drinks. We're collabing.
Ooh.
Or,
Okay.
for example, Nomadic Voices in the summer was doing events, community events, and Damien would take pictures. You know,
Oh.
so literally, we're collabing while we're growing. You know, so
Okay.
yeah.
So we're obviously talking about just influences through friends, family, parents. What has been something that shaped your personality through all of this, like the person you are, like
I would say,
individually.
of course, my parents and the way I was like raised, and then of course, like, you know, my belief in God. Like, I feel like I have a respect for people, for things, you know, and then just being around different like people, like the diversity we have in Utica alone. Like, I would say my Asian friends, I met them like middle schoolers,
Okay.
and from there, like, they always invited me to Asian events and stuff like that, and I took some of their culture. Like, it's cool, like, learning about their culture and stuff like that. And then, you know, I have Spanish friends. There's so many different people that I've integrated certain things
Hmm.
and put that in me, and I'm a good guy. I'm a very I don't want to say spontaneous, but I'm pretty valid, I would say.
All right, all right. No, listen, it's important to be diverse because I think if you do that early on, it gets you ready for the real world. Because if you're isolated growing up, and then your parents want you to go to, they just throw you to a college, then you're like, there's people that at HBCUs that are very different around like white people. They don't know how to talk to them and things like that.
Yes.
And even with me, like you go to a public institution or whatever it is for college, and I've obviously I've been around those type of people, and you get to understand it. But then I think that's important is getting your kids or just younger people in general to interact with a different pool of people because then they'll be able to interact with anybody.
Right.
So.
I would say for me, I sometimes wish I went to the HBCU just to like feel what it's like to be around your
It's
people.
jumping.
Man,
HBCU's jumping,
but
man. I'm telling you.
I'm content with where I am at and how like the path that I was set. You know, sometimes I'll think like, man, you know, if I would have went to HBCU, would I be where I am now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
would
true.
I have the opportunities that I had now? It's possible, but I feel like being here in Utica, I feel like if I didn't get my internship, I wouldn't be at the company I am now.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that was key. So I'm content with where I'm at. You know, some people have regrets. I don't.
Yeah, that's bro. I be telling people all the time, like you, especially in any type of journey, is even for example like football. Like people think I wanted to play football forever. I didn't want to play football forever. I got other things that I want to do, other things that I got dreams for, and you get to see that just through who you become as a person. There's other things you can do out there. Like you can be great at anything.
Right.
And I think that's really big.
Yes, sir.
But take us to the morning, the day, afternoon, or night when you decided that visionary vending is becoming a thing.
When you say becoming a thing, do you mean like
It's official, like bam, like it's out, it's here. This is what we're doing. There's no backing out.
I would say when I finally finished filing my LLC, that's one moment. The other moment was when Nomadic Voices was having his events. A friend of mine was like, I know you don't have a location, but why don't you buy a cooler and sell your drinks and snacks from there? And I was like, you know what? That's valid. And I have stickers. So I put 2 stickers that says Visionary Vending, and boom, that made it happen. My first customer I got on Snapchat Her name is Courtney.
Shout out to you, Courtney.
Yeah, she bought
dollar.
the first. I think it was snack. I was like, "Yep, this is the moment where it's starting." And then my first actual location was August 31st when I bought the machine. He brought it there. We set it up, and Nigel was helping me stock it. I was like, "Yes, this is it. I'm here."
Nice.
hmm
So you obviously got the nice, wonderful logo on the bottom right.
Yes, sir.
Bottom right. So what was the inspiration behind that? Did you kind of sketch it yourself, or did you just give somebody an idea and then they went from that?
Actually, a friend of mine on Instagram shared this business. They had a business card, and I was like, wow, like I want to hit them up because I didn't have any business cards at the time or a logo.
Mhm.
So I hit her up and I was like, hi, I'm Julius. I just started a vending business. I want a logo and with business cards, and she pretty much designed this. I had no vision at all. Like even though I'm visionary vending with the logo, I had no vision. Like I didn't know how to make something, and she did. And
Do you think you'll ever like evolve the logo, or you just gonna keep it as is because you just like it as is? But I'm not sure because our logo is evolving like daily,
right,
like daily. So
I would say Maurice Mills, his Insta for his business is Profound Printing.
Mhm.
Like he has some ideas for me as well. Like if I might ask him, and then he designs something up, and we might go from there.
all right,
You know.
shout out to Mo, man.
Yes, sir.
Good guy,
Yeah.
good guy over there. But just what's one thing that you want to do or just accomplish for yourself in the next 365, in the next 365 days? What do you want to accomplish?
For myself or my business?
For yourself and then for your business.
For myself, I want to pass my engineering test. I need that for my job, so I really that's something that's goal number one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get better at presenting what I want to offer
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to business a little bit. I want to be able to be more fit, so I need to work out a little bit more. Yeah, that's that. And then for my business, I want to get like at least there's two things that's opening or that's being built that I really want to secure. It's the Nexus Center and the hospital. If I bag
So
those,
basically, he said Utica, he's coming for that bag.
yes sir.
That's what he said.
Yes sir.
So
if anybody try to take them, we're fighting.
hey, you better get on the phone, email. You better email to death.
Yeah, honestly,
Somebody knows somebody.
exactly.
I'm telling you,
and,
for real.
And that's one of the things I'm trying to work with. I know a couple people that might have connections to that I need to form a bond with and go from there. But I say 2 to 4 locations. That's my goal next year. I already exceeded my goal this year. I only wanted 1 location. I got 2 now. So
Hey man,
we blessed over here.
what Pop say? He said aim for what? He said aim for the moon, shoot for the stars.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something
But
like that.
2020 is closing. Is one thing. It's been a trying year, obviously, with COVID. What has been, what has this year meant to you, and what do you think it does? What do you think has done for you, like personally, on because everybody had to switch their lifestyle up. So what did it help you gain, pretty much?
Okay. I would say this year helped me focus on my business, like solely because I got to work from home too. I was blessed to work from home.
Yep.
So I was home a lot, but I would say I grew more internally, like expanded my mind on like how to execute certain things. What else? I'm always me, like the pandemic or not. Nothing can change who I am. You know. Yeah, I just feel like for me, it's the start of the new decade, so I wanted to come out strong. And then this business really, that was my goal, like to really bring this to life, and it happened.
Blessings.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. We had Julius with us.
Yes, sir.
Visionary Vendings. Go follow.
Yes.
Listen. We're gonna get you a YouTube. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
You might listen. Inspired by True Events Network. We got what you need.
Yes, sir.
Go follow us on every platform at IBTE Network. And I want to thank Julius again
Thank you.
for
Appreciate
coming to pull up
Appreciate
and do
it.
this episode with me. Catch y'all later.